Welcome to episode 5 of Theme Park Map Monday. It's Easter Monday, so we've got a very special one today, which is the guide to Walt Disney World Resort. It's a lovely little book one, this one. It's got all the details of Disney World, a nice little welcome to the magic and introduction into what you're going to be seeing when you visit Disney World. 47 square miles of fun, something for everyone. It's so much bigger than anyone could possibly imagine. And the first time anyone goes there, it's just overwhelming and awesome. This is where you had a nice little map book. It's quite sort of handy size, but have everything covered in there. It'd have, give you an idea of the layout as you're making your way there. It's got the key with the Magic Kingdom Resort area, Epcot Resort area, Disney's Animal Kingdom Resort area, the Wide World of Sports Resort area, and Downtown Disney, which obviously, a bit of that's changed now. It's not even called, it's called Disney Springs nowadays. But it opens up into the first map of the little book, which pretty much covers the whole of the Disney World Resort. You can see there, gives a layout, but it still gives you no real idea of scale until you actually visit the park. The road network is amazing, just flows so incredibly well. Shame they can't get that sorted out in London, but hey, London's not run by Disney. And turn over another page. So the first thing to come across is the Magic Kingdom Park, with all the populars. Got your Main Street USA, Adventureland, Liberty Square, Frontierland, Fantasyland. Obviously it shows you what fast pass is available so you can plan your day. And now obviously everything gets loaded to your Magic Bands, but back in this one was 2010, so it's quite different. I think that's the thing, with technology and everything changing and all the apps, little books like this and maps are going to come a thing as a past. Got a few pictures of the sort of latest things that were on around that area, like Monsters Inc., the laugh floor, the Aladdin, I don't think it's actually the Aladdin ride, I think it's Magic or something. Haunted Mansion, that's always having an update and redevelopment. And then we got the first map of one of the parks. It's actually the Magic Kingdom. Shows all the highlights. Mickey's Toontown Fair. Obviously that's not there now. It's all changed, since the biggest expansion that Disney had seen, where they developed Fantasyland. So Fantasyland's quite different on this map to what it is now. You haven't got on, all the Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast Castle, the Seven Dwarfs, Mine Train ride's not on here, nothing like that. It actually makes the park look quite a bit smaller, although obviously there's still tons of stuff to do back then. It's got a bit more information down there about Tomorrowland, Main Street. It's a typical sort of Disney park layout, same as what you get in Disneyland California, Magic Kingdom, Disneyland Paris. And then we got Epcot. Again, it sort of showcases the newer stuff, not necessarily from that year, but the sort of newer stuff from that decade. The Seas with Nemo and Friends, the Soarin' over California as it was then, but I think that's changed and expanded because it's so popular. Disney's Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure. That's probably Kim Possible was really popular back then, not so much now. I mean, Disney's very good at sort of keeping update and changing. All the changes are happy with people. And we've got a Future World, new Epcot character spot, meet Mickey. And you've got Turtle Talk with Crush, The Land, Imagination, Test Track, which again, it's changed. I don't think for the better, but a lot of people like this sort of new one. Mission Space. Yeah, they had to tone that down because so many people were puking. And then we got World Showcase. All the information on World Showcase. Again, that's facing a lot of updates now. They seem to be kept away from kind of the Disney character thing, apart from a big bus that went around there. But now the rides and everything, it won't be long before Ratatouille will be making an entrance in Paris, Morocco, Mexico, obviously Mexico, bound to have Coco in there one day or another. Obviously Norway's now changed. It's got all the stuff from Frozen, which some people like changes, some people don't. All the Disney traditionalists don't like change, but some change is good, and I think if it keeps the franchise going, the movies going, everything else goes hand in hand. It's what the kids want too. But you got a lovely map there. Again, it doesn't really show the scale of the place. You get an inkling, but until you actually visit here, you have no idea how big this place actually is. Future World is currently, some of it's under development. Needs a major overhaul. I mean, it's Future World back when it was built, but nowadays it's kind of Today World. But they're getting there. A lot of heavy investment going on. Next part we come across, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Again, massive changes going on here nowadays. But back there, Toy Story Mania was new. That was the big thing. High School Musical 3, the third in the hugely successful High School Musical franchise. American Idol experience. That was a chance just for anyone just to have a go, get up on stage, do some auditions. Even people weren't successful to get in. If they auditioned, they got fast pass. So back in the day, people just couldn't sing, but go and get fast pass. Nice. We got Star Tours in there. Obviously, that's, I imagine, is going to become part of the huge new Star Wars area, Galaxy's Edge, which I believe is supposed to open in 2019. So that's 9 years from when this map was actually produced. Block Party Bash, great movie ride, now gone. Sounds dangerous. I think that's gone. Indiana Jones, believe that's gone or going. Star Tours, Muppet Vision, been changed. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie, all gone. Lights, Motors, Actions, Extreme Stunt Show, gone. Studio Backlots Tour, gone. Journey into Narnia, that was just a time when Disney were pushing Lion, Witch and Wardrobe franchise. Didn't go as well as some for them, but it was okay. Magic at Disney Animation, Beauty and the Beast live on stage. That inspired the Broadway and West End production of that. Rock and Roller Coaster. Don't know if that's going to change. I know the one in Disneyland Paris is changing to a Guardians of the Galaxy ride, but we'll see what happens there. I know we said American Idol. So we open up again to the park map. Obviously, the dynamics of this map are going to be changing hugely, but hopefully they'll always have Phantasmic. Because Phantasmic is like the end of shows. It's a bit like the end of the show out in deck. It's the big finale to a big day at Little Park. But obviously, this park major changes. All this area around here. It's all going to be the Toy Story expansion, Toy Story Land. Star Wars, Galaxy Edge is all going to come to here. So this, as it sees now, is going to be pretty unrecognisable. So bear that one in mind when you're looking at maps. And Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. That's the other big contentious one. Is that going to become like a Guardians of the Galaxy ride? Again, traditionalists hope not. Hoping to visit the one in Disneyland, California pretty soon, so I'll have something to compare it with. But I actually like Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. I like the way it's done. So hopefully, for me, it'll stay the same. We'll see. And then over Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Again, this is well before the world of Pandora. Back then there was talk about a whole sort of myths and magic land. They're going to have unicorns and griffins and all sorts of magical, mythical creatures. But obviously they were keenly watching what was happening over at Universal with Harry Potter. And they went into cahoots with Avatar and obviously opened that. People were very sceptical about that as well back in the day. But the proof's in the pudding. They've done it incredibly well. I haven't visited, but people reckon it's amazing. One of the best themed areas in any theme park. But back in here, we had the Camp Mini Mickey, which is actually where Pandora is now. Discovery Island, Tough to Be a Bug, Tree of Life. Anyone who's not seen that in the flesh as such, it's amazing. You just got to spend quite a few minutes just looking at all the carvings that are done in Tree of Life. fantastic. Rafiki's Planet Watch, all the sort of conservation stuff that Disney are synonymous with. Then we've got Asia, Expedition Everest, and that didn't exist when the park first opened. It was a major investment for it. Really good ride as well, and almost like a second centerpiece of the park. Kali River Rapids, get soaked on that one. It's a typical sort of rapid ride, but again, it's supposed to be sort of claiming with the conservationists and everything. Dino Land USA. Dinosaur the ride, bit dated now, but brilliant when it's open. It's a sort of version of the Indiana Jones ride that's in California, but I believe the Indiana Jones ride is a lot better. Finding Nemo the musical, again, superb, like anything that Disney done. Again, this is where the Lion King first debuted as a show, before it became the big Lion King spectacle that hit Broadway. And that, so it had a nice base to sort of gauge a feel, and it's just gone from strength to strength. And hopefully at this park, which again, a bit like the studios, people regarded as a sort of half day, 3/4 a day visit, are now seen as a day. And they've got an evening show as well, Rivers of Light, which again is supposed to be pretty spectacular. We go on to one of the two water parks. There used to be three, well, River Country, but it closed a long time ago. It might have even closed before Blizzard Beach opened, but Blizzard Beach, again, 50-50 on which favourite park is. I actually really like Blizzard Beach. I like the theming, family raft ride, the massive lazy river that goes round. You got all sorts of amazing rides here, like downhill double dipper, runoff rapids, snowstormers, toboggan races, ski patrol training, teamboat springs, Tykes Peak. There's even a chairlift that will take you to the top, so you can go on sort of the big ones like Slush Gusher and Summit Plummet. The Summit Plummet is just mad. Hurts your ass as well as you come down, or fanny as they call it in America. Never get used to that one. And then the second water park, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. Again, fantastic water park, and they do keep on adding rides. I think they got rid of the shark reef, where you used to go snorkeling among little sharks and that. I think they closed that, but that was good. Great Lazy River, lots of interactive sections with that one. Do the brand new Crush and Gusher, that's good. Again, a few different slides go, everyone's a unique experience. And my favourite is still the biggest wave pool I've ever come across. Just love it when they set up the big waves and you just hear everyone screaming every time you hear the clank of the machinery just guiding that. Again, it's a fantastic day out. Sometimes it has to close because of inclement weather. As soon as you get the notorious Florida thunderstorms, the lightning and everything, and people have to clear out. But generally they're over pretty quick. So one of the days there wasn't over quick and we had to abandon the park. Shame, but shit happens. And then we got the world of recreation, everything else that goes around Disney. This keeps expanding. There's nightlife, cycling, horse riding, golf. It just goes on and on. Spas, a big thing out there. People want to relax. I suppose particularly Americans, when you've driven 2, 3, 5, 7, 12, 15, 18, 24 hours to get there, you want to relax a bit. Understandable. A bit like getting there on economy class flights. You want to chill out when you get there. So then you got the downtown Disney area, Disney's Boardwalk. Again, all this has changed a lot now. It's Disney Springs. Some people like it, some people don't. Again, traditionalists don't. I haven't been there yet. It's supposed to be a lot of designer shops and things like that. So we've gone away a bit from the Disney stuff. But I'm not sure even what restaurants are there now. But I like the things like Rainforest Cafe and the T-Rex Cafe and the heavily themed stuff. But you get some fairly good food. So hopefully, it's still got that sort of vibe about it. Typical nice Disney place. And then we've got the benefits of staying in Disney. That's always a difficult one for Brits. Personally, we've stayed in a few of the Disney hotels. We always get the one that get the dining plan in, because eating in Disney, eating well in Disney, is traditionally very expensive. You get the hotel with the dining plans, you eat well, eat at the top restaurants, the theme restaurants, character dining, and save an absolute fortune. If you can get some of the park ticket packages thrown in as well. So you have to weigh up their overall cost of where, but look out for deals. There's always something available. And trying to get kids out of school term times. End of August is pretty good because the American school goes back. So for Brits, it's quite good. You have to sort of speak to teachers nicely so you can get a first few days off in term time. Doesn't always work. Got all about the dining plans in there. Benefits. Dining plan. I love Disney dining. I mean, it's special. Expensive, but special. Then we got your options of Disney tickets. Normally best to buy a package in the UK. You've got things like the Disney Ultimate ticket. Normally paying about the price that the Americans would pay, like a 7-day pass. And you get 14 or 21 days. There's normally deals on these. It's never going to be cheap. It's not cheap, but considering most parks sort of open at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then go on till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you're getting value. You're getting a lot involved with your money. Eat cheap in the parks, eat out somewhere nearby, unless you're one of the dining packages, then eat in the park. But there's just a lot of options, so just keep on checking the internet. It's a lot easier to check now. This is what they'll include as well. You always get this option. So you want to be looking out. Just make sure you got the main things covered. If you like your water parks, make sure that. Disney Quest included in these. Disney Quest unfortunately is no longer. Shame they got rid of that. Needed some modernisation. But it's possible. I mean, you go to somewhere like Dubai and you look at Hub Zero. It's kind of like a modern day Disney Quest, so it works. Just got to find the right mix. No doubt Disney will come bounce back with something else. Here's some information on the Fast Pass. Learn about Fast Pass. If you haven't used it, you'll save so much time. Magic Bands now, you can load on all your Fast Passes, meal plans, everything. You can literally plan your day to the minute. And the more you plan with Disney, the better time you have. It does get a bit like regimental, but you save time, you save money, and there's nothing worse, especially with kids, when you're queuing for hours. So make use of Fast Pass, learn about it, make sure you get that right. And then we've got some nice sort of guide. One of these that will give you big thrills, where to meet and greet characters, live entertainment, favourites, nighttime entertainment. And if you're going little ones, fun with little ones. Lots of little tidbits of information. Again, quite easy to find on the internet nowadays, but we've come a long way even since 2010. New and enhanced. Enhanced for Disney could make a liquor paint, something like that. See on here you've got listed things like we got Animal Kingdom Expedition Everest, obviously in 2010. They'd been there for a little while, so it's probably had a liquor paint that you added some cars or something. Never always major. But I mean, Disney is innovative and they're always adding stuff. They're changing shows, rides, parades, fireworks, quite regular. Again, you got the frequently asked questions. Only a couple of pages on here, so it covers the main points, like what the theme park opening hours. Change regularly, so keep an eye on that. Where can we meet Disney characters in all the parks? What documents are required for entry to the US? That's worth sorting out. You can do that online, get your ESTA sorted out. Do that well before you go. ESTA's generally valid for about 2 years in the UK. What are the parades and fireworks? Where are they? Keep an eye on that. Get the times right and get there early. They get busy. What ride restrictions are there? Are dining reservations suggested? Yeah. I mean, some of the things like eating in the castle, like 6 months before. Ride restrictions, they handle this well. Disabled people are very well looked after, as are families with little children and that. I mean, Disney excel in that. They do look after everyone really well. I hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Theme Park Monday, and have a great week, and look forward to seeing you again next Monday.